Okay, welcome back to another video on the Maths channel. It's your teacher, Mr. Lim here. In this video, we're going to be looking at piecework, royalties, and income from government. So, let's have a look at piecework. Piecework is a fixed payment for work completed. Some advantages of piecework is the more work you do, the more money you get. Another advantage is there are flexible hours as well. Disadvantages, however, is inconsistent pay. There's no paid leave, no paid sick or holiday leave, and no bonuses. So here's one example. Tamara is a tiler and charges $47 per square meter to lay tiles. How much will she earn for laying tiles in a room whose area is 14 square meters? So all we need to do is multiply 47 and 14. 47 times 14. Put that in our calculator and see what we get. We will get $658. Royalties. So a royalty is a payment for the use of intellectual property, can't spell, such as a book or a song. It's calculated as a percentage of the revenue or profit. Just business. Motivates you to work harder. It's also flexible hours. Okay, so if you're an author, you can take your time in writing the book, but of course, the sooner you finish it, the sooner you can start earning your royalties. Disadvantages is inconsistent pay, since it's based on sales. And it takes time. It takes time to create a product. So that means whilst you are taking time to write that book or to make that song, you're not getting paid. Not until you finish a product and you start making sales. All right. So here's an example. Chloe is an author and is paid a royalty of 12% of books sold. Find her royalties if there were 2,480 books sold at $67.50 each. So all we need to do is multiply everything together. So her royalty is 12% of the total revenues made. Well, total revenue is 2,480 times the 67.50. Put that in the calculator. We get $20,088. $20,088. All right, let's have a look at income from government. Some people receive a pension allowance or benefit from the government. For example, the age pension is payable for a person who has reached 65 years of age. The requirements for receiving these incomes may change according to the priorities of the current government. Youth allowance helps people studying, undertaking training, or in an apprenticeship. How much youth allowance does Ryan receive in a year if he's over 18 and living at home while studying? So 18 and over and at home, he's going to get $233.90. So that's $233.90 per fortnight. The question is, how much does he receive in a year? Because there are 26 fortnights in a year, we multiply that by 26. So that's $6,081.40. All right, let's have a look at some mixed questions. How about you pause the video and have a go with A and B? All right, question A. Sabika is an artist who makes $180 for each large portrait and $100 for each small portrait. How much will she earn if she sells 13 large and 28 small? So this is just piecework, right? It depends how much she earns depends on how much she sells. So 13 large is 13 times 180. 28 small, 28 times 100. Put that in the calculator, $5,140. Angus works part-time by addressing envelopes at home and is paid $23 per 100 envelopes completed, plus $40 to deliver them to the office. What is his pay for delivering 2,000 addressed envelopes? So because he gets paid $23 for every 100, we need to divide the 2,000 by 100. And that's going to give us 20. So that means he has addressed 20 lots of 100 envelopes. So he needs to be paid 23 times 20 and then add the $40 for delivery. $500. All right, why don't you pause the video? Have a go with C. All right, here are the answers. So for question A, we're just multiplying everything. 8% times 3590 times 45.6 is $13,096.32. Question B, multiply everything. 10% times 18,432 times 20 is $36,864. And for question C, it's $15,712.35. Okay, question D. Study provides financial help for people aged 25 or older who are studying full-time. How much does Madison receive in a year if she is single with a child and studying full-time? Madison is 29 years old. So, single with a child. Fortnightly payment is $465.60. How much does she receive in a year? So we just need to multiply that by 26. She'll receive $12,105.60. What about Oscar? How much does Oscar receive in a year if he is partnered with no children? He's 35. Partnered, no children, $355.40. And we're going to multiply that by 26 because there are 26 fortnights in a year. So that's $9,240.40. All right, let's try this HSC question. Why don't you pause the video and have a go with this one. Joe qualifies for both rent assistance and youth allowance and receives a fortnightly payment from the government. Rent assistance is $119.40 per fortnight. The maximum youth allowance is that per fortnight. However, it is reduced by 50 cents in the dollar for any income earned over $236 per fortnight. Joe earns $300 per fortnight from a part-time job. What is the total payment Joe receives each fortnight from the government? So Joe receives Rent assistance, that's $119.40. And youth allowance, I'll just call that YA. Youth allowance, maximum is $402.70 per fortnight. But we might need to minus because she earns more than the 236. So it says 50 cents in a dollar, so that's 0.5 because that's $0.5 for every dollar over 236. So we take her 300 and minus the 236, and that's going to give us, let's put that in a calculator, we should get $370.70. So altogether, we're just going to add these two numbers. That's going to be how much she gets. $490.10. D. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See you.